Today's exercise is going to be about my struggles with my right foot. I sometimes hate it, but to be fair, I probably don't spend enough time with it. Let me show you some of my weaknesses. When I grew up playing drums, I didn't necessarily do a lot of this type of exercise because it wasn't really a part of the education that I was getting, for whatever reason. In recent years, I've seen some drummers do this very tastefully, and it made me say to myself, "Ooh, that looks fun. It sounds great. Let me try working on that a little bit." And a lot of this has been precipitated by the fact that the double bass drum pedal kind of fell out of style for players like myself, and I use one single pedal. And so to do like the crazy stuff that you hear, it adds a few levels of difficulty to doing that. So for instance, just doing double strokes between your hand and your foot. Or doing single strokes with the bass drum playing the end beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. At one point, what I just did was very hard for me to do, and it still isn't quite where I want it to be. But this is something that I found as a weakness, and then I wanted to do something about it. So, exercises I do. The first thing I do is I sit there, and I usually play one drum. I don't move around yet, and I just play the singles for a period of time. So I actually put a timer on, or I watch the clock, and I try to do it until I'm really fatigued. I'm not going to do that now, but I'll show you what I do. Once I do that, then I start moving it around. When you start to move your hand around, it actually adds a level of difficulty. So for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like you're just moving your arm, but it changes the timing. It changes the position of your body. Your body is not comfortable in one position anymore. Now you're forcing yourself to move slightly, which throws off your timing. So spend time with that. Then I add my left hand. I find that easier, and I think it's because of left-right brain stuff. Both sides for me are hard. This one is a little bit easier. It's still challenging, but it's a little bit easier. So we need some doctor out there to start investigating why that is. I'm convinced it's the left-right brain thing, but I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, from there, now this is where things get really tricky. The second I add the hi-hat, my left foot, into this exercise, I fall apart. A lot of these practice things are about me talking about when I fall apart. I think that's where we learn from. So anyway, when I do a single stroke, the second, if I want to keep time on my hi-hat, now I'm playing everything together. That's the first thing that happens. My bass drum goes to where my hand is. So then I said to myself, let me sort of break this down a little bit. What are my feet doing? So if I go, okay, that tempo is pretty good. Oh, the other thing is, I'm trying to do this with a sort of a heel, a toe heel, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. I'm going toe heel on this, and that motion it's not new to me, but I'm more comfortable with my heel down. So if I keep my heel down, watch. This is heel down. A little bit better. Let me try that again. I get fatigued faster doing that, which is why I converted to heel up. But the second I go to heel up, my timing gets all messed up. slow it down, though, I start to feel where the inconsistencies are. A lot of drummers are like almost refuse to slow things down. Even, every teacher is saying, slow down. And the kid's like, no! Not only kids, adults too. They just want to go faster. Because faster is easier sometimes. When you go slow, you have to learn how to control it. So if I'm out of control fast, I'm most likely going to be pretty out of control slow too. So if I can get that in control, the idea is then to kind of slowly push it back up. Some drummers will put a metronome on with t t t t t t t t. That's valuable, but I like to turn that off eventually because you have to be able to feel this without the metronome too. You can't just rely on that to keep you grounded. You have to learn to subdivide internally in time. So I'm hearing decka, 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 decka. That's what I'm feeling internally. And I can even verbalize it. Decka, 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 decka. That actually helps. The verbalization helps. Already an improvement, all right? And I just verbalized it. Bam.